All right, what's going on? We got Gauff in a big trouble. Krejcikova versus Andreeva on center court. It's all happening at the moment. A lot of tennis today. All right, Gauff advantage to try and take this lead again. Serving the forehand to Sierra. Sierra misses it wide. And Gauff holds. 2-1 final set. All right, Krejcikova versus Andreeva. Very interesting matchup. Both have won Grand Slams now. Obviously, former Wimbledon champion for Krejcikova. All right. Eala's playing tomorrow. All right, back to Sierra. All right, slice return from Gauff into the backhand of Sierra. Sierra hits a winner. 15-love. Yep, the match for Joint and Eala is tomorrow. All right, 30-love. Sierra serves again. A fault second serve. Sierra makes the error. 30-15. Kickoff is soon, I know. I don't have enough screens. Oh, man. All right, 30-15. Sierra. As it back in from Gauff into the forehand to Sierra. Sierra in the net. And it's 30-all. All right, 40-30 Sierra. Don't worry, chat will spoil it for you. Yay. Yeah, I can't watch it anyway because I don't have enough screens. 40-30. Sierra serves the back into Gauff, back into Sierra. As Gauff goes up the line to the back into Sierra, back in from Gauff again to the back into Sierra. Sierra in the net. And we get to deuce. All right. As the return goes into the front of Gauff, Sierra backhand to the backhand of Gauff. Sierra back up the line. As Gauff for the forehand of Sierra. Gauff forehand again to the forehand of Sierra. Gauff for the forehand again on the stretch. And Sierra puts in the net. Advantage Gauff. All right. Advantage Gauff to get the break. 15:30 already for Krejcikova. As Gauff returns forehand to Sierra. Forehand from Gauff. Into the backhand of Sierra. That's a great shot. Sierra back to deuce. All right. Break points for Andreeva to start the match. 15:40. Who have I got between Australia and Egypt? Australia, obviously. 15:40. All right, see you later, DJ. All right, return goes to forehand. Krejcikova sliced into the forehand of Andreeva. Andreeva misses it wide, 30-40. As Gauff slips over and eventually puts in the net. Advantage Sierra. All right, 30-40 for Andreeva, but she hits a return long and it's deuce. All right, Sierra holds. 2-all in the third. All right. There's a bit of serve from Krejcikova. Into the backhand of Andreeva. Krejcikova backhand at the backhand of Andreeva. Andreeva hits it wide. Advantage Krejcikova. All right. Advantage Krejcikova. All right. Krejcikova holds 1-love. One love. All right. 30-15. As Coco serves again. As Gauff double faults, 30-all. Big trouble for Coco now. 30-all. As Gauff serves again. Why did you stop talking in the third set of a match, weirdo? Bro, are you deaf? What are you talking about? Hello? One in the chat if you can hear me. This guy's not being able, this guy can't hear us. Chat, is the microphone on? Tell this guy that the microphone's on. 40-30, Gauff serves. Into the backhand of Krejcikova, forehand from Gauff. Into the backhand of Krejcikova, cross-court, the backhand of Gauff. Krejcikova, backhand again. In the net. So not Krejcikova, Sierra. And Gauff, 3-2. Good, it's working. Good. So, yeah, you gotta fix your shit, bro, because that's your problem. I can't help you fix your phone. I'm not tech support. You gotta fix yourself, mate. All right, 3-2 Coco in the final set. Focus on the match. Yeah, you gotta listen, bro. I'm doing that. You gotta pay attention. Look, I love Kobe too, but you gotta relax, buddy. 30-all here as Andreeva serves again. All right, 30-all. As the return goes into the forehand of Andreeva. Andreeva missed it. All right. Break point for Krejcikova. 30-40. Break point Krejcikova. As it goes out by Krejcikova on the return is deuce. All right, forehand now from Andreeva to the backhand of Krejcikova. Andreeva backhand again, the backhand of Krejcikova into the forehand of Andreeva. Krejcikova forehand cross court. Andreeva gets on the stretch. As Krejcikova goes up the line for a winner. Advantage Krejcikova. All right, break point. For Krejcikova, slash return goes in the forehand of Andreeva. Krejcikova with a forehand again, the forehand of Andreeva. And Andreeva hits it out. There's the break. Krejcikova gets the break. Looks like the duel is about to start. We'll keep an eye on her as well. All right, 15-30 here. Coco a chance to get the break here in the final set. As with a forehand rally. Up the line from Sierra as Gauff goes cross court. Sierra, pardon me, hits it backhand wide. And it's 40, pardon me, 40. Stupid microphone. 15-40. 15-40. To get the break here, Coco final set. Sierra serves. A fault, second serve. As a return from Gauff goes net, one saved, 30-40. Sierra serves again. As that goes the net by Gauff. And it's deuce. Sierra survives. All right, Sierra serves again. Forehand now from Sierra. That's a beautiful inside-out winner. Advantage Sierra. As Gauff hits out in the return, and Sierra holds. All right. 3-all, final set. Krejcikova isn't down break points, by the way. 15-40. As that goes out on the return from Andreeva. One save, 30-40. 30-40. Krejcikova serves again. And as the backhand goes in, the forehand of Krejcikova. Forehand out from Andreeva. Again, the forehand of Krejcikova. As Andreeva. Forehand again goes in the net. And it's deuce. All right, 3-all here as we get a lovely drop shot from Sierra. Love 15. Great drop shot. Love 15. As Gauff serves the backhand of Sierra. Gauff with the backhand again, the backhand of Sierra. Sierra hits a winner, love 30. Huge trouble for Gauff now. All right, love 30. As Gauff serves a fault, second serve. As the return goes in the back into Gauff, back in now from Sierra to the forehand of Gauff. As Sierra wins the point, Gauff hits in the net, love 40. 3 chances to break for Sierra in the final set. Love 40. As Gauff serves a fault, second serve. Serve is an ace. All right. Sierra thought it was a double fault. 15-40. And it's Krejcikova back into backhand with Andreeva. Another backhand, Krejcikova sliced. Andreeva with a forehand on the stretch. Krejcikova gets it back with her forehand into the forehand of Andreeva up the line of the slice of Krejcikova, but Krejcikova can't get it. It's deuce. All right. Coco with a forehand in the net. There's the break. Sierra, 4-3 final set. Coco's in big trouble. Sierra's going to serve to try and steal this off Coco. Krejcikova trying to consolidate the fucking break. Drop shot. No, it's a slice into the forehand of Andreeva. Forehand from Krejcikova is a winner. Advantage Krejcikova to get to 3-love. Huge upset on the card. All right, Krejcikova serves a fault, second serve. Serving the forehand of Andreeva. Back into Krejcikova in the net. We're back to deuce. All right. Sierra to serve. Fault. Second serve. There's a double fault. Love 15. The fence around my couch is for the imaginary dog. The dog that lives in this house. So she doesn't jump on the couch. But you knew that already. Love 15. As returned the net by Gauff 15-0. All right, 15-0. All right, 30-15. Nice serving again from Sierra. 30-15. As with a fault, second serve. Serving the back and a Gauff. Gauff in the net. 40-15. Sierra looks to consolidate this break. 40-15. There's so much hostility against Gauff in this chat. Yeah, I don't understand it either. It's annoying. As the return goes wide, 5-3. Most of it is moaning betters. Most of the people that are crying are because they put Gauff in their betting and they're bitching about their money. So that's what it is. And then some people just don't like Coco for whatever reason. I don't know why. But most of it's probably just people that are losing a bet. At least everyone I can see that is crying is mostly the ones who are like, oh, I put money on Gauff to win in 3. You know, okay. So yeah, usually it's that. It's usually just that's the reason. All right, Gauff serving to stay in the match. I don't think it's hostility to Gauff. It's more just like cries, crying, tears. They're not against Gauff. They're just sad about their bad decisions. As with a forehand in the net by Sierra. And it's 30 love. Krejcikova is playing a 10-minute game, by the way. $30 love Gauff. She comes in and misses. 30-15. $30-15. All right. Sierra hits a return winner. 30-all. $30-all. Coco serves an ace. Nice. Clutch by Coco. All right, 40-30. As a return from Sierra goes wide. All right, Gauff hangs on. But Sierra's going to serve for the match. It's coming home, chat, apparently. Okay. Krejcikova, 3-love to start this match. All right. Here we go. 30-love on Andreeva. And Sierra's going to serve for the biggest win of her career. One of the biggest wins. Has she had a bigger win than this? At a Grand Slam? Probably not. All right. Serving to the forehand of Gauff. Gauff misses. 15-love. 15-love. And the return goes into the forehand of Sierra. Gauff with the backhand. Into the forehand of Sierra. Gauff slice forehand. And Sierra backing up the line. Gauff slices it back. Into the backhand of Sierra. Sierra in the net. 15-all. As a return from Gauff in the net. 30-15. (30-15), 2 points away. Sierra serves. First serve's a fault, second serve. She double faults, 30-all. Coco hanging in. 30-all. She serves into the backhand of Gauff, but it's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Gauff, and then Sierra goes up the line but misses. 30-40. Coco, break point. To get back on serve. 30-40. No worries, Real Jen. Appreciate it. Thank you for joining. Hopefully you have a safe drive. 30-40. As Gauff with the forehand slice goes into the forehand of Sierra. Gauff with the backhand on the stretch. Into the backhand of Sierra. The slice goes in the net though, and Gauff survives. 5-all. Gauff hangs on. She breaks back. We're level in the third. 5-all. All right, 15-30. Krejcikova in trouble. Coco is in shambles. I really fear she is finished as a bona fide challenger in majors. God, some people are so dramatic. All right, 15-love. How old's Coco? 42? Or 22? I can't remember. All right, 15-love. As Gauff gets 30 love. Andreeva's got break points to get back on serve. There's Krejcikova with a slice. Andreeva gets it with the backhand. Krejcikova lob. Andreeva forehand passing shot winner. Great rally. Andreeva back on serve. 3-2. Great shot from Sierra. 30-15. Hey, F4. Thank you for the 50 months. Thanks for sticking around. All right, 30-15. The return goes out by Sierra, 40-15. All right. 40-15. Coco to take the lead. As that goes in from Gauff on the stretch. Great pickup, Coco. 6-5 Gauff. Final set. She takes the lead. All right. 6-5. Coco leads final set. $30-15, by the way, on Andreeva. $30. As Krejcikova 30-40, break point. To get the break again. As Sierra tries to serve to get to a thing. As that goes the net by Coco, 30 love. $30 love. Sierra serves a 4-second serve. $40 love, Sierra. 40 love. As she serves a fault. Second serve. As she serves a double fault. 40-15. Sierra serves again. As we get a fault, second serve. Holy shit. Apparently, the WTA finals are going to be at Indian Wells. That's kind of cool. In November. I don't mind that. That's all right. I guess. Super random. Anyways, tiebreak. 10-point decider. Remember, Sierra served for the match. Gauff survived. All right. One love, Sierra. First point goes to Sierra. I just don't know how that's going to work with time zones because one tournament during that week. Oh, actually, no. They changed the schedule so that's not. There's no Paris that week, so that's good. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting time flip because I'm going to go from staying up all night to then staying up all day and then going back to all-nighters. So good luck to all of us. Time zones are going to be brutal. Maybe I'll go to... Nah. Two love Sierra. Remember, first to 10. As Sierra serves again. Nah, WTA finals don't have to be indoors. There's no rule of having to be indoors. They prefer it to be indoors because of weather, but they don't have to be indoors. They played in Cancun, which was outdoors a couple years ago. They prefer indoors, but it doesn't have to be. I like that, though. I think Indian Wells is a great venue for the WTA finals. So much fun. Be really fun. I'm actually really keen for that. That'd be really cool. As the return goes into the backhand of Sierra. Sierra hits a winner. No. It went wide. We're back on serve. 2-1. Also, Andreeva breaks. She takes the lead. She takes the lead. Coco to serve. Fault. Second serve. As with a backhand rally. Into the net from Sierra. 2-0. I don't know if there is an indoor rule because back in 2004, the ATP Finals was in Houston outside. So I don't know if there's an indoor rule. Maybe, but like again, they prefer it to be indoors so they can control the weather. You know, they don't have to worry about that. But it's not. I don't think there's an ATP or WTA rule that says it has to be indoors. I think it's just preferred. Like they'd rather be indoors to avoid like any interruptions. But I think Indian Wells as a venue for the WTA finals is so interesting. That'd be so fun to watch. As Coco gets broken again in this tiebreak, 3-2. It'd be so interesting to see the how it looks during the finals. And plus massive venue. Huge venue. So like, you know, we know it's gonna be a capacity, hopefully capacity crowd. I think that's really fun. Very interesting that Saudi Arabia are now not hosting the WTA finals or the Next Gen finals. But they will be hosting their own WTA, their AT1 1000. So very strange that they've kind of backed off a lot in the sport. There's not going to be a Six King Slam. There's no way. They're not going to do a Six King Slam. As Coco slips down, that's 4-2 Sierra. Once they signed the contract for that 1000, they've just pulled out of every other thing that they were part of. So that's interesting. I know they're having troubles, or they've said that they are taking a step back from sports in general. Maybe because they won the World Cup bid, and that's expensive. And they've got this ATP Finals contract, which is probably expensive. But yeah, interesting. But I love that. I love that, we get a different venue. Remember, Guadalajara hosted the WTA Finals in 21. That was outside as well. So, yeah. I think it'll be interesting. Be a really cool change of scenery. Especially Indian Wells at that time would be really interesting. Going to Indian Wells. It'll probably be cold, but, yeah. Anyway, Sierra hits it out 4-3. Back on serve. Back on serve. 4-3 Sierra. And Andreeva wins 5 games in a row to go to 5-3. As we slice from Gauff into the back into Sierra. Back into from Gauff. As Sierra wins the point. Gauff hits it long. 5-3 Sierra. 5-3 Sierra. All right. There's a bit of forehand from Sierra to the slice of Gauff. Sierra backhand. Again to the back of Gauff. Into the forehand of Sierra. Is Gauff backhand again, but Sierra hit it long. All right. 5-4 Sierra. Remember, it is first to 10. Got plenty time left. All right. 5-4 Sierra. She goes to 6-4 Sierra. Good serving. All right. 6-4. As Gauff in the net. 7-4. Sierra. She's only got the 1 mini break, but 7-4 is getting really scary. Coco has to win the next 2 points. Gauff serves. Into the forehand of Sierra. Return the back of the Gauff. Sierra. Backhand in the net. One for Coco. They change ends. 7-5. 7-5. All right, 7-5. They change ends. Still only 1 mini break. Also 30-all here. Andreeva wanting the set. But Krejcikova hit a great serve, and it's 40-30. All right, 7-6. Coco surviving. But Sierra's got the mini break. Jovic is winning. Pegula is winning. Fonseca just won. All right. 7-6 Sierra. Serve to the front of Gauff. To the slice of Sierra. Gauff. Forehand again, the back of Sierra. And Sierra makes the error. 7-all. We're back on serve. 7-7. Back on serve. Sierra serves. Into the front of Gauff. Return goes in. Sierra with the forehand to the front of Gauff again. Sliced. Into the front of Sierra. Gauff with the backhand. Drop shot. Sierra's going to get it. And Gauff with a backhand. Cross court is a winner. Coco's got the lead. 8-7. What a shot. Great pickup from Gauff. And now it's on her racket. 8-7 Coco. Great pickup on that backhand. She's won 4 points in a row, Gauff. Great reaction. Mama Gauff loved it. She's on her feet. She's like throwing hands. 8-7 Gauff. 7 to the forehand. Sierra goes wide. Match point for Coco. She's won 5 points in a row in this tiebreak. And she's got 2 match points to get the hell out of this match. She serves. No, she doesn't. Serve. Is an ace to finish. Coco wins. Racket goes flying. Coco gets through. She was 2 points away from losing that match multiple times, but she survives. Coco's into the third round of Wimbledon. And she wins 6 points in a row to finish that tiebreak too. That was crazy. 6 points to end it. Coco gets it done. What a finale. GG's. What a crazy, crazy, crazy finale to that set and that match. Now, who does Gauff play next? That is the question. Gauff is going to take on... She's going to take on the qualifier, Liu. So Liu got through Sonmez in the early match today. So yeah. So she's going to take on Liu in the next round. That was tough. That was real tough. All right. By the way, winner of this match between Krejcikova and Andreeva is going to take on Bartunkova. That is not easy. Bartunkova has been scary lately. All right. 30-love Andreeva. 2 points from the set. If you are leaving, don't forget to sub on the way out. 40-love Andreeva. As slice goes into the backhand of Andreeva. Up the line is a winner by Andreeva. There's the first set. 6-4. Andreeva takes the first set. 6-4. All right, if you want to keep watching, jump on over. Jump on over, and we will be back. We'll keep watching this second set between Andreeva and Krejcikova, but Coco wins in 3, 6-3, 3-6, 7-6. She gets it done in the end. She's in the third round. All right. All right. cool. So now we've seen almost all the top players on the women's side. We've watched most of them, and they've all gotten through except for Svitolina. And now I can put on the World Cup. Let's go. Yay. Excited for Nole City Pass. Yep, that's coming up after this. All right, Krejcikova with a lot of work to do here. All right, 15-0. All right, backhand goes into the net from Andreeva. 4-15, Krejcikova. All right, 30-15 has got a 4-4 rally. And that goes out by Andreeva, 40-15. All right, 40-15. A return there by Andreeva, and it's 1-love in the second. Krejcikova. All right. Chad, are we still here? One if we're still here. Is the chat working? Oh, it's good. All right. Now, chat, we haven't done it yet because we haven't had time. But now we have time because everything has we're only watching one match. So now we can actually talk about Royal Box Bingo. The most important thing of the tournament. That's what we're all here for, right? We're not here for the tennis. We're here for the Royal Box Bingo. Royal Box Bingo. We'll go through it at the next change of ends. All right, 30 love. Thirty love. As Andreeva says, fault second serve. All right. That goes out by Krejcikova, 40 love. As that goes out by Andreeva, 40-15. And Andreeva serves a fault, second serve. Second serve. Into the back end of Krejcikova. Andreeva goes up the line to the slice of Krejcikova. Into the back of Andreeva. Krejcikova forehand cross court. Andreeva gets it. Krejcikova up the line. Andreeva backhand passing shot. Too good. And it's 1-1. All right, so we don't have an intro, but let's play the game. All right. So, is there anybody on this list, chat, that we can tick off today? So, in the box, we've got Martina Navratilova. No, we don't. We have Billie Jean King, though. Yeah. Richard E. Grant? No. Charles Dance? No. Some golfers. We don't have any golfers. No, we do. We do have golfers. Today is golf day. Justin Rose, Luke Donald, and Rory McIlroy. We got one. We got one. We've got Rory. Whoops. Oh, chat. That's not how that... What the hell? Why does that look weird? Wait, why is that happening? That's annoying. I know what to do. All right. Oh, chat. I'll tell you, we're getting close. We got a little bit of a thing going here. I mean, royal family is a given. We'll just get here. We'll see what happens. I don't know about Rafa, but Tom Holland's going to be sharp, surely, right? All right. So we tick one off. We'll tick another one off tomorrow, hopefully. Today, like, all the golfers are in the box. There's golfers everywhere. Golfers everywhere. So, tick. All right. We'll come back and do it again tomorrow. When we say royal family, we mean the immediate family. We're not talking about, like, distant cousins and random ass, like, second wives, right? We're talking about the Buckingham Palace crew. Those who live in Buckingham Palace, all right? None of that, like, oh, yeah, that person's related by, like, marriage from, like, the second wedding of a third cousin or something. Back in the back, come on. Yeah, they're the prince of, the prince of somewhere. Forehand slice goes in the net from Andreeva, 40-15. So yeah, it has to be immediate family. Yeah, Will, Kate, Charles, King or Prince or whatever. Yeah, the Windsors. Now, is Serena playing tomorrow? No. 40-30. Chat, England can't score through this blue wall. England can't get through the blue wall. Holy shit. They're defending like crazy out there. All right, 40-30. Does Megan count? Yeah, she's in the family. I don't think Harry's making it, though. I don't think Harry's going to be in the box. Anyways, good winner there from Krejcikova, 2-1. All right. Two one. Back to Andreeva. Well, Pegula's in a first set tiebreak. Jovic is up a set and a break. Callan Sky's in a tiebreak final set match point. Van der Zandschloop and Sefulin are trying to go to a fifth set tiebreak as well. All right, return goes short in the back of Andreeva. Backing out from Krejcikova is a lob. Goes in. Andreeva puts up a lob. That also goes in. To the forehand of Krejcikova. Forehand from Andreeva up the line. Krejcikova slice. Andreeva. Backing up the line again. To the forehand of Krejcikova. Forehand from Andreeva. Into the backhand of Krejcikova. Andreeva slice. Krejcikova forehand cross court. Andreeva slice. It's Krejcikova forehand up the line. Up goes a lob from Andreeva. Krejcikova puts it away. Great rally. Love 30. Eala's playing doubles tomorrow. When? When? I didn't even see that. When? So she's playing 2 matches tomorrow. Where? Where? What court? Court 6. Oh, yep. Last match on court 6. That's all right. That'll be fine. We can watch that. We'll cover that easily. Tomorrow's a pretty quiet day, so that actually works out well. That works out pretty well. Yeah, we'll be able to watch that. All right. All right, 30-0. Andreeva gets to 40-30. 40-30. As Andreeva gets the deuce. All right, nice hitting from Andreeva. Advantage. As Andreeva serves a fault. Second serve. It's a bit of an average day tomorrow. Iga be good through, though, first and center court. Yeah. Yeah, tomorrow's, because Shelton lost and Svitolina went down, it kind of, and Serena lost, so it kind of changed the center court schedule, I think. All right, 4 now from Andreeva. Krejcikova passing shot winner. Advantage Krejcikova. To take the break in the second. All right, we get the deuce. Good serving from Andreeva. All right, advantage Krejcikova. To get the break. As that goes into the backhand of Krejcikova, and then Andreeva gets it back, but Krejcikova puts it away. 3-1. 3-1. Krejcikova in the second. Is that a penalty? Is that a penalty? It's a VAR. Ooh. Harry came in flying. Might as well have gotten hit by a truck. You were flying. He went flying. What, was no penalty? Harry went flying. How's that not a penalty? The goalkeeper basically tripped him. How's that not a penalty? It's crazy. They've been not calling a lot of penalties, though. I feel like there hasn't been that many penalties at the World Cup this year, has there? 40 love. I don't think there's been penalty shootouts, but I don't recall there being too many penalties this World Cup. Like they're not calling penalties much. I think Kane and Messi have had them. I think that's it though, right? I can't recall too many penalty decisions. Australia got robbed. We should have got one against USA. Anyways, Krejcikova hits it out, 40-15. Yeah, Messi missed one. I know Kane didn't. Kane kicked the first one, right, for England. He kicked a penalty, a pen for England. All right. 40-15. Return goes out. Krejcikova's 4-1 up. USA's going down tonight. Are they? Pagula. What the heck? Lucky. Just got into center court, 5 rows behind the front, in front of the umpire chair. Nice. Well, you're in for a treat this match. The next match is going to be good too. Yeah, Eala's playing tomorrow. This keeper is ridiculous. He is saving like crazy. What is this keeper? His hands are crazy. Great saves. Great save. Shit. All right, 4-1. Am I watching England-Congo? Yes. Yes, I am. 4-1. As Krejcikova hits it out in the return. Driver misses 15-0. There's a bit of 15 all. 4-1 up the line to the backhand slice of Krejcikova. Backhand from Andreeva. Winner. 30-15. Beautiful backhand. 30-15. And Andreeva serves again. Into the backhand Krejcikova. Backhand from Andreeva again. The backhand Krejcikova sliced. Into the backhand Andreeva up the line. Andreeva misses wide. 30-0. As the return goes in the backhand slice of Andreeva. Krejcikova off the tape. Andreeva with a volley winner. 40-30. As Andreeva serves. All right, we get the deuce. Andreeva in trouble again. First there's a fault, second serve. Serve to the forehand is an ace. All right, air swing by Krejcikova. Advantage on Andreeva. All right, backhand goes in there by Krejcikova. And Andreeva finally holds 4-2. All right, 4-2. Krejcikova with a break in the second. All right, 4-2. Krejcikova break in the second. Andreeva won the first set. She was down 3-love. She came back to win. By the way, chat, does anyone else hate the World Cup logo? I think it's so boring. It's such a basic, boring logo. Anyway, it's 4-1 winner. It's such, I don't know why. Every time I see it, I'm just like, really? It's so boring. It's just like 26, and then like the World Cup just like in the middle. Okay. We get, yep, World Cup 26. Yep, we got it. It's so unimaginative. It's so boring. It's just so boring. All right, 15-0. It's just a stamp. It's not. It's so basic. 15-0. As Krejcikova serves an ace, 30-15. $30-15. All right, serve again from Krejcikova. $40-15. Krejcikova got a 5-2. As the turn goes backhand slice to Krejcikova, backhand up from Andreeva into the net. And Krejcikova 5-2. In the second. All right. 5-2. 5-2. And we've got Djokovic taking on Tsitsipas after this. After this match, so stay ready. And then tomorrow, I have no idea. I think tomorrow we're going to have probably more of a chill day. We'll watch what we can. God, that logo sucks. It's so boring. God, 26, we get it. That goal by Congo was crazy. Anyways, yeah, tomorrow, I don't know what we'll do. I don't know what we're watching tomorrow. Swiatek, Eala, maybe Raducanu. We'll see. The World Cup logo is very progressive, postmodern, and inclusive. It's not any of those things. It's minimalist. It's not progressive. How's it progressive or inclusive? What the fuck are you talking about? It's just a 26 with a World Cup in it. It's a basic logo. I think the reason why it's so basic is just because it's probably for the audience in America to like go, what is this thing? And then it's like, oh, it's the World Cup and it's number 20, it's 26, whatever. I think it's just been like brand, it feels corporate. It's so like World Cup 26. Oh, like I think this has been dumbed down, unfortunately. Because if you have a fancy, crazy logo and people that aren't familiar with soccer or football, they probably won't know what it is. So I think it's just been dumbed down to be a stamp. But that's what all logos are doing, that, aren't they? They're all just like minimalist. Isn't that the issue? 4-15. Watch your language. My bad. That's a crazy goal, though. It's got nothing to do with progressive. How's that? How's it inclusive? It's literally World Cup. It's in the name. World is in the name. It's inclusive by name. 5-3. All right. Krejcikova serve for the second. All right. Love 15. Is it a backhand? The backhand row. That goes the net from Krejcikova. Love 30. Spot on with the corporate minimalism. Yeah, it feels like a McDonald's. Like it just seems like a brand, and I'm like, oh, boring. By the way, Chad, I bought myself a couple of espresso mugs. So if you see me drinking out of a little tiny cup, it's an espresso. Are they dating? Who? As we to serve. Love 30. First serve, the 4-second serve. Yeah, the McDonald's World Cup logo looks nicer. Wait, what? Isn't it the same thing? Love 40. Krejcikova in trouble. It's like the first set all over again. Serve with the forehand of Andreeva. Sliced Krejcikova. Into the forehand of Andreeva. As Krejcikova flying up the line. Goes in. All right, 15-40. One saved. The logo with like the three different like the 26 with like the three different flag kind of like patterns. That's cool. But I still hate the 26. I think the 26 is boring. The 26 is just like, okay, we get it. That's the year. But it does have some funkier patterns at least. 30-40. Still breakpoint here for Mukova. Sorry, not Mukova. Andreeva. Mukova is cruising though. Yes, you're right. As it a forehand now from Krejcikova to the forehand of Andreeva. Slice Krejcikova. Into the back of Andreeva. Krejcikova slice again. Andreeva forehand up the line. Krejcikova puts it up. But it's out. There's the break back. There's the break back. Back on serve, 5-4. All right. 5-4 in the second. We're back on serve. England folks are a little bit quiet lately. Yeah, they're stressed, right? Let's respect that. They are stressed out. They are stressed. They're going through it right now. All right. The Royal Box are getting hats. All right. 15. I love 15. As Andreeva serves again. Fault, second serve. Into the backhand of Krejcikova. Andreeva backhand goes long. Love 30. Love 30. All right, love 30s. Krejcikova sliced that in the nets. 15-30. As we have served down the tee, the forehand of Krejcikova. Return the net. 30-0. All right, 30-0. As Andreeva serves the backhand of Krejcikova. Andreeva backhand into the forehand of Krejcikova as Andreeva puts it up the line. And it's 40-30. She holds. And Krejcikova has lost her lead again. All right. 5-5. That's Krejcikova with a volley on the stretch. Andreeva gets it back, but in the net. 15 love. I found double coated Tim Tams for $3 in Canada. Nice thrift find, eh? That's actually cheaper than here. They're delicious. They're my favorite. Double coated Tim Tams are the best. In the dark blue packet, they're the best. They're my go-to. I haven't had them for a while though. After this tournament, I'm going to treat myself with my traditional celebratory meal of butter chicken, coconut rice, garlic cheese naan, and a packet of Tim Tams. Because I didn't do that after the French Open because we didn't have any time. Tim Tams are a cookie. Anyways, 30 love. That's how I'm going to celebrate Wimbledon being over. And the end of a long European 4 months of European time zones. And I'm going to sleep for 3 days straight. I'm going to stay in bed for 3 days. Stay in bed 3 days straight. I'm going to set up a fort. I'm not going to leave my room for 3 days. Unless I need to go to the bathroom. That's it. All right. Nice serving. 6-5. I'm just going to watch movies for 3 days. Play video games. Just stay inside. Hide in the fort. Hide in the cave. You eat a whole pack at once? I can if I want. We'll see you 2 days after Wimbledon ends streaming. No. There's no streams after Wimbledon. Like if I go have a look at what's after Wimbledon, there's clay events, which Rublev's playing. Rude, Bublik, Kaboli, they're all playing clay court tennis, which is not, we're not watching that. And then also on the women's side, clay court tennis after Wimbledon. Zachary, Castella are playing clay court events, but that week after Wimbledon is going to be a complete write-off. Because there's nothing to watch, unless maybe the weekend after we might watch some. Maybe we'll watch like the finals of those events, maybe. But I haven't had 2 days off in a row for the whole year. I don't think. I think the longest time I haven't streamed was 1 day. I missed out on 1 day and then I come back. There've been 0 days off, really. So I'm gonna take that opportunity to take a few days in a row where I don't have to talk. I don't have to talk out loud. It's been a big year. It's been an awesome year though. I've been even though it's been a busy year, I've enjoyed it. All right, love 30. It's been a hectic season. So yeah, I'm gonna go mute for like 4 days. All right, love 30. Chance for Krejcikova to steal the set here. Serena lost to Maya joint. That's your goat? Ugh. Come on. Huh? You want to go, huh? Come on. Come on, big boy. Come on. Is that all you got? Come on. Come on. Big man saying it after a day later. Where were you yesterday, huh? Yeah. Real tough guy, this guy. Where were you in the stream yesterday? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, come in here 24 hours later. Okay, tough man. Love 40. Krejcikova 400 in the net, 15-40. Oh, wait, you were there, but you just kept on getting timed out because you're a pain in the ass. And a crybaby! 1540. Bro, what's the I want to know for real, what is like your lifetime achievement? What have you done in your life? Like, what have you done in your life? What's your biggest achievement in your life? What have you done? As Krejcikova hits a return winner and gets the second, I want to know, what's this guy done in his life to say that Serena's not the GOAT? Who are you? And what have you done? What's your crown achievement? When all is said and done, what are you going to be remembered for, huh? What are you gonna look back and go, yeah, I really did well at that? What's your thing? I want to know. What's this guy's life achievement? Is he like what has he done? Huh? What have you done, sir? What have you done? I want to know. All right, we're going 3. I want to know what you've done. How does Andreeva break and then get broken? That's what happens. A lot of breaks in that set, to be honest. Wasn't the cleanest set. Andreeva's keeping her cool, though. So we'll see what happens in the final set. Oh, he doesn't have an answer. He doesn't have an answer. He's thinking about what he's done in his life, and he's like, nothing. Nothing. He's done nothing. He's done nothing. Come on, brother. Surely you've done something. Surely you've done something. Did you go, like, maybe you went to, you graduated college or something. You've done something. Maybe you saved up for that car that you really wanted. That's an achievement. Maybe you learn an instrument. Like, did you do something with your life? Something with your life. Did you build something with your hands that you were proud of? What have you done with your life, sir? What have you done? You point and go, I built that IKEA couch. That would be impressive. I don't think you can build the couches. I think they give them out like whole. What have you done with your life, sir? Still hasn't answered me, so obviously nothing. Hey, he started it, by the way. You come in here calling Serena pathetic and going all being I looked at your chats. You were going off yesterday. I wasn't paying attention. Your crowning achievement is I went to a YouTube chat and I talked shit. And people at your work are like, cool, I guess. That's cool. Well, how'd you spend your weekend? Yeah, I was shit talking Serena Williams online. Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, we got to watch out for this one. But seriously, sir, what have you done in your life? I'm sure you've done something. All right. Let's see if Andreeva can do something here. Because this has now become a real battle, and Krejcikova is super dangerous. We know that. We know that. Remember when Serena said she would kill the line judge? Keep it classy. Yeah, you're ignoring the question because you know that you don't want to hear the answer, do you? You don't want to know the answer, Brandon. Brandon, you're a bot. Chat, this guy's a bot. This guy's not a real person. This is a bot. That's a bot. That's a bot. It's not a real person. It's not a real person. That's not a real person. That's a fake person. That's a rage bot. One of those rage bots you hear about? Yeah, it's that. That's not a real person. That's why they're not answering my question, because they're not a real person. They've never done anything in their life because they're a robot, not a real person. By the way, the goalie of Congo is crazy. How is he? This is guy. He is a brick wall. This guy. Man, he's just a rage. He's just a bot, not a real person. Congo is still struggling. Yeah, they can't. They should be had 5 goals by now. The Congo goalie is just doing everything. He's fantastic. He just does not. He's just not letting it go through. All right. Who's everyone rooting for? Australia. Obviously. Come on. Australia. By the way, this England game might be over before Djokovic appears. So. All right. I'm supposed to play tennis this evening with some people who will be very grumpy if England lose. Oh no. Yeah, they can't lose. Like England can't lose. They've still got 40 minutes left. Plenty of time. They can't lose. They won't lose. They won't lose. Arsene Wenger's in the house. They won't lose. All right, here we go. Krejcikova serving first in the third. 15 love. Djokovic match has been delayed once more. All right, 15 lovers. We are forehand now from Andreeva to the backhand of Krejcikova. Into the forehand of Andreeva now is Krejcikova backhand again. There's Andreeva up the line. Krejcikova slice in the net. It's 15-all. All. All right, 15-30. As we get a forehand now from Krejcikova into the forehand of Andreeva. Krejcikova forehand. Into the back of Andreeva. Shanked long, and it's 30-all. I think from now on, Chad, instead of me having to defend the players, I think we'll just like perma-ban people for just Let's get people out of here because it's annoying. People that are coming in talking mad shit all the time, goodbye. Waste of time. 30 all. The WTA final will be held at Indian Wells. Yeah, I heard. It's going to be fun. All right, 40-30, Krejcikova. One love, Krejcikova. 40-30, Krejcikova. First game of the final set. By the way, you don't get an appearance fee for Indian Wells. So that is incorrect. All right. One love. You don't get appearance fees for 1,000 events. So saying that the only reason the Serena Williams and Venus Williams they boycotted because they want to pay paid extra. They don't get paid at all. That's not how Indian Wells works. So, wrong. I heard Singapore 250 now is a 500. Is that true? I haven't heard that, but that's interesting. I think Coco played well today. She played well enough. I mean, can't be doing too much more of that. Obsession's on demand now and saw it last night. What a great movie. How good is it? It's crazy. Oh, they kicked Rashford off, did they? Cam has to get a yellow card and a red card. Chat. Yeah, I know. We got to start putting red cards in the chat when people are getting crazy, you know? Oh, you're talking about sponsors. That's not appearance fee, though. 15 love. Is it back into the forehand of Krejcikova? Forehand from Andreeva goes into the backhand of Krejcikova, but no. Andreeva hit it long, 15 all. England manager's going absolutely fucking crazy. Is he all right? He's lost his mind. I would too if I was him. Anyways, in the net, 15-30. As Andreeva serves, into the back of Krejcikova. Forehand from... Nope. Krejcikova hit it long, 30 all. Did I hear that Indian Wells would be hosting the finals? Interesting. Yeah. It will be interesting. I'm excited to see how it is. Indian Wells has been played in October before, so I'm interested to see how it goes. I think it'll be fun. Be an interesting venue. All right, 30 all. England, what are you doing? This is not the knockout stages anymore. So this is not the group stage. What the fuck are you doing? Why are you doing this? 30-40. Why are they doing this, chat? That's tasty. That's tasty. Work isn't busy for me in November. Hey, definitely go to it then. I'd go to Indian Wells for the WTA finals if I could. 30-40. England are stressed. All right, 30-40. That goes the net by Krejcikova, and it's deuce. All right, deuce. As Andreeva, good serve. Advantage Andreeva. A bit of serve to the backhand of Krejcikova. Krejcikova hits wide, and it's 1-1 in the final set. Cam Starter usually doesn't use foul language. We're all grown-ups here, so we all know the words. All right. 1-1. As with a forehand out from Krejcikova into the forehand of Andreeva, up the middle to the backhand of Krejcikova. And Krejcikova hits it out. Love 15. I wish you a frustration-free week. Well, that'll be after Wimbledon. Love 15. Love 15. As the return goes out from Andreeva. 15-0. As the return goes out by Andreeva, and it's 30-15. All right, 30-15. As it'll fly now to the backhand of Krejcikova. Backhand Andreeva to the slice of Krejcikova. As Andreeva with a slice again. Krejcikova in the net with a slice backhand. 30-0. 30-0. With a backhand from Krejcikova, winner, 40-30. Great backhand winner. All right, 40-30. By the way, I think Andreeva's bracelet just exploded or something because there is shit all over the ground. What happened? Did Andreeva's bracelet explode? Because there are beads and I think they're picking up beads or something. What happened? I looked away for a second. I think her bracelet, like she must have had a bracelet or something that Yeah, okay, yep. Yeah. He had a bracelet that just blew up everywhere. Yeah, it just fell off and then sprayed it everywhere. Yep. All right, 40-30. All right, to return. Goes out. And it's 2-1 Krejcikova final set. All right. Krejcikova just getting some work done on her foot. Okay. I'm just waiting for Krejcikova to get this, get her foot sorted. They're just retaping her foot, I think. Andreeva looking pretty bored. Now we do have Djokovic coming on after this. And Andreeva just asks the umpire what the hell's going on. All right. I was waiting for Krejcikova to get her foot sorted, and then we will be back on to keep going. Right. All right. Here we go. Let's see if Andreeva can keep her composure. After that long delay. All right. Told you, chat. Don't panic. Don't worry, chat. I told you. It's fine. Everything's... Don't worry about it. See? Come on. King Kane. It's fine. Don't worry about it. All right. He's coming to the rescue. King Kane. Captain Kane. You got this. Come on. All right. 2-1. By the way, goalie still got a hand on it, but not enough. Oh, that's the goalie still got a hand on that. Just didn't get enough. Jeez, he still deserves, like, even if they lose. He's been crazy. Can you stop spamming? Nobody cares about you losing money on Andreeva. That's not we don't care. Love 15. As the return goes, nope, it's a fault. Second serve. As with a forehand now from Krejcikova. Inside out winner. Love 30. Love 30. Yeah, please. By the way, I'm looking at your chats. Please don't spam. You spam way too much. Please don't spam. All right. Mizaka's in it by Krejcikova. 15-30. The center court crowd went nuts. I didn't hear it. That's funny, though. Is that why? So do they go nuts at the change of ends? That's probably fortunate. Cam is smiling again. I wonder why. Oh, you're back, are you? How many accounts do you have? 30 all. As we just served on the tee. An ace from Andreeva. 20-30. As Andreeva serves again. A fault, second serve. As the return goes in the forehand of Andreeva. Slice from Krejcikova. Into the forehand of Andreeva. Krejcikova backhand. To the backhand of Andreeva. Krejcikova backing up the line. Andreeva gets back with a forehand into the forehand of Krejcikova. Andreeva forehand again. The backhand of Krejcikova. Andreeva back. It goes the net. It's 2-0. Oh, sorry, it's deuce. It's deuce. All right, deuce. Another bot chat. That's another rage bot. All right, advantage Andreeva. Yeah, Pearl, I have no idea. It's just that time of year where people are silly. I agree. All right. We get the deuce. We get the deuce. All right, advantage on Draper, good serve. We have fault second serve. Double fault. We're back to deuce. All right, back to deuce. Seven to the backhand. There's a fault second serve. As the return goes in, the forehand of Andreeva. Krejcikova slice. Andreeva comes in with a volley. Oh, but she missed it. And it's advantage Krejcikova. Krejcikova to get the break. Final set. First serve's a fault. Second serve. As Krejcikova can't break, and it's back to deuce. Back to deuce. Then an ace. Great serve from Andreeva. Advantage Andreeva. Advantage Andreeva. We have fault second serve. As a return, goes in the slice of Andreeva. Krejcikova forehand. Goes long. It's 2-0 in the final set. All right, 2-0. Any tips on the Wimbledon queue from anyone? Any tips for maximizing experience once I get there? Well, if you're with friends, well, I remember when I went, I drank in the responsibly, but I just sat there and I just drank and just talked and chat and have fun and mucked around. But then when you get in there, try and plan where you want to watch or like what you want to watch, right? If you got center court tickets, you don't have to worry. But if you got only a ground pass, try and map out where you want to go. You're going solo? Okay, well, I don't know, 2 bottles of wine? Yeah, map it out so that you know, like, once you walk in the door, okay, I'm going to go to court 6 and just, like, go straight there if that's a match, you know. That's what I'd be doing. Like, plan out where you have to go or where you want to go and who you want to watch. I'll tell you, I don't know. Demonor playing on the same court as Eala, so if you want to get the best vibes, probably that court. I think it's court like 3, 2 or 3. It's court 3 or 4, I think, but it depends on who you want to watch. But just like find out where they're going to play, and then Just make a beeline for that court. Is what I would be doing. I don't know what you could do in the queue, though. Read a book. Bring a book or something. 15-0. As it a forehand rally. Into the backhand of Krejcikova. Backhand of Andreeva. To the backhand of Krejcikova. Andreeva wins a point. Krejcikova overhits it. All right, 15-30. Bring snacks. Definitely bring snacks. All right, 15-30. As it a forehand in the net by Krejcikova. 15-40. John Terry looks nervous. 15-40. Do I still have my cue card from 2015? I do. I don't know where it is, though. But I do still have it, yeah. Serving to the forehand of Andreeva. Krejcikova forehand winner, 30-40. All right, 30-40. 30-40. Djokovic coming on after this. All right, return goes into the backhand of Krejcikova. Backhand out from Andreeva. Into the forehand of Krejcikova, but Andreeva hit it out. Deuce. All right, we get to deuce. Is that why they're cheering? 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 Come on now. What a ridiculous goal. That's a what the hell was it? What the hell? All right. 3-2. Krejcikova leads final set. King Kane strikes again. All right, 3-2 final set. All right, Andreeva serves. 3-2 Krejcikova. As a fault second serve. As a forehand out of the slice of Krejcikova. Forehand out from Andreeva. Into the backhand of Krejcikova. Andreeva slice forehand again. As with a forehand up the line. Wide by Krejcikova. And it's 15-love. All right, lob goes up. As Krejcikova puts up a lob again. It lands in. Oh, and then Andreeva hits it wide. Krejcikova too good. 15-0. All right, forehand from Andreeva. Into the backhand of Krejcikova. Andreeva backhand. Into the forehand of Krejcikova. Andreeva volley winner. 30-15. All right, backhand. Winner by Krejcikova. What a pass. 30-all. That's in the net by Andreeva. We're going to break point for Krejcikova. 30-40. 30-40. As the winner by Andreeva up the line. And it's deuce. As with the backhand into the forehand of Krejcikova. Forehand of Andreeva is long. Advantage Krejcikova. Advantage Krejcikova. We had a fault second serve. Backhand goes in there by Andreeva. There's the break. Krejcikova's in big trouble now. Sorry, Krejcikova's broken. Andreeva's in big trouble now. Krejcikova breaks first in the final set. All right. We got a fault second serve. They keep showing that Kane goal. It was crazy. All right, love 15. We've got Djokovic after this. What's the time in... what's the time? What is it, 7 o'clock? 6 o'clock? 7 o'clock? 6 o'clock. 6. Nearly 7. Is it 7? Oh, okay. So got 4 hours. Djokovic and Tsitsipas about 3.5 hours to get their match over with. God, how are we still getting close to the curfew? Like, even though we've only got 3 matches, we're still like, it's going to be played on the roof. Aussies are playing on Saturday morning. All right. 30-15. All right. 30-15. As with a 4-4 rally. Another forehand down the middle to the backhand of Andreeva. Andreeva hits it out. 40-15 for Krejcikova. Take a 5-2 lead. $40-15. $40-15. As with a fault second serve. As the slice goes into the backhand of Andreeva. Andreeva misses it wide. 5-2 Krejcikova in the final set. $5-2. I think they all know that they won. The crowd's starting to make some noise. The crowd are cheering. The crowd are all cheering because they won. Not very loud. They were very like, woo! Oh, man. All right. $5-2. All right, serve. Into the backhand of Krejcikova. Forehand now from Andreeva. As Krejcikova backhand cross court. Andreeva slices it back. Krejcikova into the slice of Andreeva again. As Krejcikova goes up the line, but missed it. 15 love. 15 love. We had a fault second serve. All right, 30 love. As the return goes into the forehand of Andreeva. Krejcikova in the net, 40 love. Uh, 40 love. As we default second serve. As a return. There's the back of Andreeva. Slice from Krejcikova. And then Andreeva hits it for a drop shot winner. All right, 5-3. Krejcikova is going to serve for this match. All right, 5-3. Like I said, we've got Djokovic coming on straight after this. So, stay tuned. They're singing Wonderwall. Love that. It's coming home. All right, serve. Ace down the tee. And a serve. There's a fault. Second serve. All right, serving to the forehand of Andreeva. Return goes wide. 30 love. Big 4 Barbara chat. We know she can appear. Big 4 Barbara. How does this look if Krejcikova wins? It's the Czech quarter with Bartunkova, Krejcikova, Mukova. All right, 40 love. Krejcikova to take the win in this battle of champions. Krejcikova serves. Into the forehand of Andreeva. Return goes in. To the forehand of Krejcikova. Forehand from Andreeva again. The forehand of Krejcikova. Drop shot's good. Andreeva's going to get there. And Krejcikova lob. Andreeva puts it away. 40-15. 40-15. Still match point. Serving to the forehand of Andreeva. Krejcikova forehand. In the net. 40-30. Still match point. 40-30. Match point number 3. As we fault second serve. 7 to the forehand is a double fault. All right. 3 match points have disappeared. Deuce, stop smiling. Hey, why don't you stop telling me what to do? As we serve down to the backhand of Andreeva, forehand from Krejcikova. Into the forehand of Andreeva. Krejcikova forehand up the line. As the lob goes up by Andreeva, Krejcikova puts away the smash. Advantage Krejcikova. Advantage Krejcikova. Match point number 4. Stop smiling. Advantage Krejcikova. Fourth match point. Serve to the forehand of Andreeva, return. Goes to the forehand of Krejcikova. Sliced. To the back of Andreeva. Krejcikova backhand. Up the line is Andreeva forehand cross court. Krejcikova gets it. Andreeva backhand cross court. Krejcikova gets it. Andreeva with the forehand again. Goes into the backhand of Krejcikova. Andreeva up the line. Krejcikova gets it back. Andreeva in control. Forehand cross court again to the forehand of Krejcikova. Andreeva up the line. Krejcikova can't get it. I'll tell you, Andreeva had to play the longest rally then. Krejcikova did a great job at hustling, but Andreeva too good at the end. Deuce. Deuce. All right, deuce. As the return goes in the backhand of Krejcikova. Forehand now from Andreeva. Krejcikova forehand again. The forehand of Andreeva. Into the backhand of Krejcikova. Krejcikova in the net. No, Krejcikova gets it back. It hit the line. It hit the net. Went over. Forehand to forehand rally. As Andreeva sliced again. Krejcikova. Inside out winner. Advantage Krejcikova. Great shot. Match point number 5. Match point number 5. To knock out the French Open champ. Serve. Into the back of Andreeva. Return goes short. Krejcikova forehand goes long. Deuce. Serve again. 5 match points saved. As with a fault second serve. As the return goes into the back of Krejcikova, backing out from Andreeva. Again to the back of Krejcikova, sliced into the forehand of Andreeva. Krejcikova backing again. Into the forehand of Andreeva. Passing shot winner. Advantage Andreeva. To get back the break. Advantage Andreeva. Serving to the back of Andreeva. Return goes up the line. Krejcikova slices it back. Andreeva. Oh, missed the forehand. Bad miss. Andreeva knows it. Deuce. All right, deuce. Andreeva just smacks herself in the head. Ouch. All right, serve again. Into the back of Andreeva. Forehand now from Krejcikova. Into the forehand of Andreeva. Krejcikova forehand again. The forehand of Andreeva. Krejcikova again with the forehand of the forehand of Andreeva. Into the back of Krejcikova. Andreeva back and goes again. The back of Krejcikova. Into the forehand of Andreeva. Krejcikova slice. Andreeva. Forehand again. It's too good. Andreeva's got another break-back point. Advantage Andreeva. Advantage Andreeva. To get back on serve. As the return goes to the back end of Krejcikova. Andreeva backhand to the forehand of Krejcikova. As Andreeva passed, Krejcikova volleys. Too good. Great volley. One of the best doubles players of all time for a reason. Deuce. All right, deuce. Serve again. Into the back of Andreeva. Return the forehand of Krejcikova. Andreeva up the line. And Krejcikova back in the nets. Krejcikova thought it was out by Hawkeye. Said no. Advantage Andreeva. Krejcikova can't believe that was in. Back of the line. And it's advantage Andreeva. Advantage Andreeva to take back the break. All right, Krejcikova serves. Into the forehand of Andreeva. Krejcikova slice, drop shot. Beautiful. Pick up by Andreeva, though. And Krejcikova volley goes in. Back to deuce. Great hands by Krejcikova. All right, back to deuce. All right. All right, back to deuce. 5 match points have been saved. 3 break points have been saved in this game. Great serve down the tee. Advantage Krejcikova. Match point number 6. Advantage Krejcikova. Serve. Into the forehand of Andreeva. Krejcikova forehand. Goes long. Back to deuce. Back to deuce. Jeez, 6 match points. "13-minute game." All right, back to deuce. 7 to the backhand of Andreeva. Krejcikova forehand to the forehand of Andreeva. Krejcikova forehand again to the forehand of Andreeva as Krejcikova hits a backhand cross court. Andreeva gets it back. Krejcikova forehand cross. Andreeva up the line for a winner. Advantage Andreeva to get back on serve. Advantage Andreeva. To get back the break after saving 6 match points. Serve is a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Andreeva. Krejcikova backing up the line. Goes wide. We're back on serve. Andreeva breaks. Andreeva breaks. Don't clip that. I was supposed to headbutt it. All right. 6 match points have been saved. Also, Carreño Busta took the first set against Hoda. All right. Djokovic fans, stop crying. He'll come on soon. Don't worry, Djokovic fans. He's going to be on soon. Don't stop crying. Stop crying. Please stop crying. When's the Djokovic match? Wipe your tears. Wipe your tears. He will be on soon. It's okay. Djokovic will be coming up soon. Why am I talking to you all like you're 4 years old and throwing a tantrum? Anyways. He'll be on soon. It's okay. He'll be okay. He'll be on soon. It's okay, everybody. He'll be on soon. Everybody's just okay. 5-4. Job's not done, though. Andreeva has to hold. Andreeva's got to hold. All right. Here we go. Andreeva serves. And that goes in the net from Andreeva. Or it goes over the net from Krejcikova. Bit lucky. Love 15. Love 15. Serve to the backhand of Krejcikova. Return the backhand of Andreeva. Krejcikova forehand. Into the net. 15-0. Krejcikova's up 40 love, by the way. All right, 15-30. Andreeva makes another error. All right, 15-30. As we're backing up the line to the forehand of Krejcikova. Forehand from Andreeva to the backhand of Krejcikova. There's Andreeva backhand. Into the forehand of Krejcikova. Andreeva goes to the backhand of Krejcikova. As Andreeva on the stretch. Puts up a moon ball. And Krejcikova makes an error. 30-all. 30-all. All right. Andreeva serves again. Serving to the backhand of Krejcikova. To the backhand rally. Krejcikova into the front of Andreeva. Krejcikova eventually misses. 40-30. 40-30. Andreeva to take the game and level here. All right, first serve's a fault, second serve. As the return goes into the backhand of Andreeva. Slice goes in the front of Krejcikova. Andreeva puts up a lob. It goes out. We get to deuce. We get to deuce. Cam is behind. What are you talking about? It's deuce. Please don't put scores in the chat. It's annoying. As that goes out by Andreeva. And Krejcikova gets another match point. What part of don't put scores in the chat don't you understand? Mark! Advantage Krejcikova. Match point again. Andreeva serves. As the return goes in the front of Andreeva. Krejcikova backhand to the backhand of Andreeva. As we had a backhand slice, Krejcikova. Andreeva. Backhand again. Krejcikova gets it. Andreeva hits it long. There it is. Andreeva's racket goes flying. And Krejcikova wins. Andreeva's not happy. Krejcikova gets the win. Man, I gotta be honest, what a shit way to end the match, because Andreeva did a great job at fighting back, but for what? For nothing, because she lost. All right. GG's. Andreeva gets knocked out. French Open champion's gone. Crazy. But not surprising. I mean, Krejcikova does that. She knows how to beat the big name. She didn't win Wimbledon by accident. All right. Andreeva's gone. It took a lot of match points. But she probably gets it done. In a marathon match. Now, the match that some of you have been waiting for. Djokovic, Tsitsipas. I don't think they're going to close the roof, but they will at some point, because I'm sure this match isn't going to be over in 10 minutes. But we'll suss everything out, and we will go from here. But good win. Very good win by Krejcikova. And again, not a surprising win, but a solid win. She gets it done. Beats Andreeva 4-6, 7-5, 6-4. She's into the third round. And she's going to take on Bartunkova. Let's see what Djokovic and Tsitsipas can do.